Nothing like a nice hot shower. Didn't shave my head today. I got that electric. I go back and forth. That thing works really well. But you gotta be, you can't have too much growth on your head. I know that takes forever. You gotta have maybe a couple days of stubble. If not, you use your thing and trim it down, and then you. But nothing beats after a hot shower a smooth, sharp blade with some ooey gooey Gillette and carefulness. What was it, about a year and a half ago or so? I was drunk. I had a bunch of beers, and I went and took a shower. And I had a razor that was used a few times, and I was going too fast, and I sliced the whole back of my ear. Blood was pouring down like a stuck pig. I was like, holy shit. And it wouldn't stop. It was flowing down my neck. I ran next door. I was like, Mom, you gotta look at this shit. I'm gonna die. I must have filled about 10 or 12 paper towels with blood, and then eventually it kind of slowed up, threw a bandage on it. But still, that's scary shit. Blood starts pouring out of your neck. This one here is for America, what's left of it, and all the true patriots that are still out there. You don't have to be military or whatever. Just, people that believe in the Constitution and the promise of what this country can be again. Because it damn sure isn't doing very well right now, I'll tell you. It's a shame to see how bad things are devolving in different aspects. It's a heartbreaker. I love this country. Oh. That's why we like to flex on the pores, bitches. This is the Note. The S22 is in there charging. I didn't really need an upgrade, although I will say I always run my my phone display brightness a little high. I like it nice and bright, but over time the screen gets a little burn in. And if you get like a bright white background, you can see a few things kind of burned into the screen. So it was a cool upgrade. And with the trade-in, it's not going to cost me more than about $400 or so, $500. So, I was going to wait for that new Z4 Fold to come out in September or so. See if that was a little more rugged. My cousin's got the 3. He loves it, but it's not beefy enough for me. Well, it's too beefy, and it's not beefy. It's still really thick and heavy, and it's not waterproof yet. It's got like a low grade rating, like IP65 or some shit, maybe 66. I don't think you can drop it like you can these right in the damn pool, and it'll be all right. The screen is still pretty damageable. They give you one free screen replacement. After that, you're shelling out buku bucks and probably waiting forever to get your phone back. Even with insurance, they don't offer insurance on that one. At least not the regular one, where they'll just give you a full fucking replacement as a refurb type thing. They actually make you repair the screen. So cool concept, folds out. You have a tablet kind of thing, but it's got to be more rugged. Based on what I'm seeing on the newer one, they finally worked out the whole hinge where they can make it much more slim and tight with still a proper fold. They've got supposedly better quality screen. I don't know what it is. Some glass mixed with plastic shit. I don't know. The cameras are pretty abysmal on that thing. There's another really dark mark on it. The front and back. I mean, they're decent, but they don't compare at all to the flagship phones like the Notes and the S22s. I was looking at the specs. The camera specs are a huge jump on that S22. Front camera on this one is, I believe it said 10 megapixels. On that one, it's 40. On the rear, I believe this one is 12, or it said 12. It seems low. That one says 108. Bigger battery, holds the charge better, I guess, longer. It's got a faster processor. I noticed it was really fluid, really nice. Screen was just like fucking liquid crystal fire, bro. It looked good. It looks good. So, all in, I think I got a good deal. And the only reason we did it was we got the fiber shit, so we're getting the $250 cards on that. And he said, I'll give you $800 for your trade-in. So that really knocks down your phone bill on that one. And I was able to do it with the S4 Active, the piece of shit that's been sitting in a box for 4 years, 5 years, with no battery in it. He said, it doesn't matter. He said, right now they're desperate for semiconductors and the chips and the internals of the cell phones because they can't get them. You know, with all the COVID shit, I guess, over in Taiwan, shit's gone to hell, and they're going to go to war with, all that shit. So I guess that's why all those Broncos were sitting for like a year in a locked yard because they were waiting on chips and shit. And I'm sure lots of other vehicle manufacturers. So he said, yeah, it's not going to be forever, but right now, he said, trust me, they're not stupid. They know what they're doing. And since you're signing up for all this, these promotions are available. So we're getting the $250 gift cards eventually. Probably take 4 or 5 weeks, 6 weeks. There's $500 back. $250 cards. There's 3. That's $800 coming back. A reduced phone plan bill and a reduced DirecTV stream bill because it's all getting bundled with no contract. So if you don't, and I gotta tell you, that Streambox is night and day better than that Spectrum. The resolution, the speed, the clarity, the fiber optic, wow. It just, and I'm only on the 500 meg plan. I'm getting 697 sometimes on the speed test, up and down. And you can go, I think, 3, 5, 1 gig, 1.5, I think 2, then 2.5, and then there's a 5 gig plan. And the gateway I have supports them all. He said, "You have the better gateway. That's the one that accommodates all the speeds. So if you ever want to get balls to the wall, run servers and shit, you got the bandwidth for it, son." So the fucking Russian came through after all. Cool guy, actually. He's kind of funny. I've never seen a man drink so much caffeine in my life in one sitting. He came back today. My mother made him a double espresso out of that machine there. What's it called? And she's like, "You want to try one?" I was like, "Yeah, I haven't tried one yet since we bought it. I set it up for her. I never even tried the damn thing." And she made me a double shot with sugar, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, fucking." I was like, my heart's beating. I was like, "Oh, it's calmed down." That dude was putting him back like he was doing shots on spring break. I don't know how he does it. He's a big, portly dude, too. And I was like, how the fuck do you wear a jean jacket and jeans in this heat? And you're from Russia. And he moved here from Minnesota, he said. He went from Russia to Minnesota, and then after like 17 years, moved to Florida. Interesting guy. But he did everything he said he was going to do for us. I appreciate it. Well, tomorrow we got to get some more shit done. Today I was kind of lackadaisical, sitting on my ass fucking around. Saw some dude in the group say, whatever you do, start buying all your things because August 24th or 14th, some big shit's going down. But wouldn't elaborate. So if he's not full of shit, what I'm thinking is ATF's going to drop the hammer and make barrels, uppers, all serialized that require background checks, maybe. Might not be that bad. Maybe they'll just get rid of the 80% lowers. This dipshit Biden's talking about executive action. I don't know what he can legally do. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that can't be shot down by the Senate. But fucking Trump signed on to the bump stock ban, which bump stocks are bullshit. They're a fucking novelty toy. They seem pretty ridiculous anyway. But that's a stepping stone, you know. Just like look at Canada, Trudeau. The shit goes down in Texas, and he's all the way up in Canada saying we're gonna ban handguns now. We already banned the AR-15s. Now we're banning handguns, and you have to have 5-round mags. And the quote that pissed me off was that we don't see any reason why you would need a gun in your day-to-day lives. Yet he's surrounded by dudes with fucking full auto MP5s and shit everywhere he goes. That's what kills me when these motherfuckers talk their shit. You're such a fucking hypocrite. It ain't even funny. But whatever, we'll power through and do what we gotta do. I'm hoping to hear back from Sal on that lower. It's been almost a month, you know. From what I understand, he's been really overwhelmed. Tons of stuff sending in. I saw him a few weeks ago. He was talking about he needs to hire some more people. So I'm guessing he's just, overwhelmed by work. So it is what it is. I hope it doesn't turn into like a 3-4 month ordeal, but kind of looking forward to getting that lower back and finishing up that Suns gun. It's going to look pretty. I'm going to enjoy it. Despite what these dumb fuck snobs say Sons of Liberty's trash. I ain't saying it's Gucci. I think they're solid. They're fucking guns that run. Just comparing them to low-grade arrows. I was like, I wouldn't go that far, Chief. But whatever, we'll run the damn thing and have some fun with it. The other one we still haven't finished up is that FTE Franken build, the Franken Geisley. Came close to ordering an ESFH and FTE for it over on Rooftop today, but I kind of stopped myself. I still need a ODG ESFH for the Suns gun. And it's looking like these gift cards that I was going to use just to, make myself feel better about not spending money anymore for a while. Looks like that's going to be a couple of months before we even see those things. So I can do an ESFH and FTE right now, or bronze from Roger for a few bucks more. Or I can do a ODG one for the Suns gun. Suns gun should have the priority. Although after that, if I don't want to yank an ABCR off of one of my the other Geisley to put on the Suns gun that's dimpled, I'm going to have to track down an ABCR, which is no easy feat. I was thinking I might just snag a low-grade mil-spec bolt release for, I don't know, the Geisley, I guess, the green, temporarily. Maybe grab it. No, I can grab him on Maritime. Those things aren't great, but at least it's Geisley product for the Geisley. And then use that ABCR on the Suns gun. Because I'm really trying not to spend money at all right now. I go my little spurts. I do what I can with what I've got. But, you got to know when to pull back and say, enough, dude. You're going crazy. The truck's now paid for in full, so that's good. That's a big bill that doesn't have to be paid anymore. But still, got to stop flying by the seat of my pants so much. I got some good stuff. I still have. There's that smell again. I thought that was the dog bones I put out here. I threw those things over the fence. Yeah, there's something dead over there. It's wafting from over there. I saw the birds flying around. There's probably some fucking possum or something that fucking offed himself or some shit. He got depressed about, the state of affairs in the world and shit. Must have been a fucking Amber Heard fan or something. I don't know. But, as for mañana, we got to finish up our little work on some of the projects. I'm not going to knock those towels out yet. I want to go get a good set of knee pads. I had a set in the garage. I found one, but I don't have the other one. Hard enough to get on my knees for an extended period of time doing that kind of shit, being as big as I am. I at least need a good set of knee pads. I'll try and pick a day where it's not so hot you're going to stroke out. But we'll get her done. That side's going to get done. We'll finish cutting the grass, do the edging out front. And that'll, I ordered the new fucking controller today for the pool lights. They have an upgraded model that's Bluetooth and Wi-Fi compatible now, where you download an app and you can change the pool lights with your phone, so you don't have to walk over there and turn the dial, which I thought was kind of cool. They discontinued the one I have. First one they put in didn't last a month, a couple of weeks I think, and then it just died. I'm hoping it's just the controller and it's not the box, because that'll be another expenditure, but it is what it is. You have to get it working again. Hell, those laminars alone, the big thick stream of water that changes colors with the pool light, each one of those was $2,500 when we were doing the pool. The 4 standard water jets were $2.50 each. So those weren't too bad. And then you got the light on the sun shelf that goes up like a little waterfall. And then you got the two main lights, and they all sync. You know, you turn it all on. It's cool, man. You know, you got a little Jimmy Buffett kind of vibe. Only thing that the dogs go nuts when the water's coming out. They're Pac-Man in that shit and going nuts and drinking the water. And you gotta, if you want to enjoy them at night, you got to put them in the house and lower the shades, or they'll take the fucking door down. Which sucks. I wish I could have trained them to not do it, but there's no training that out of them without being fucking medieval. And I'm not gonna hurt my boys, you know. I love them dogs. They're my babies. Yes, sir. Well, gonna have a few cold ones. And, you know, scroll through my phone, look at stuff I can't afford, as usual. I kept looking at, I'm like, that 16, it's got the Holosun on it right now, the 510C and FDE, the op mod, which it's a decent optic. It doesn't really go with a 16-inch build, though, you know. 16-inch kind of screams for at least a 1:4, 1:6 LPVO. For a second there, I was looking at that SIG Tango 1:8. I know that's China glass and shit, but reviews were decent. It seems bright, you know. I don't know how good they are. Given the price point of $4.99 or whatever they are, they can't be that good. But it comes with a mount and shit, so the poor in me was like, ooh, that wouldn't be a bad way to go. Then I went over and started looking at, you know, another Steiner P4XI and FDE would suit that build perfectly. We could do that again. I was kind of pissed I let that one go. I really liked it. We could do something like that, you know. Razor 1:6, that's another step up. Now you're at 1400 or 12, whatever they go for. I don't want to do that crazy, but that's a nice piece of glass. So I go back and forth a lot. If I ever hit the Powerball, it's going to be dangerous. My channel is going to be fucking interesting to watch. We're going to be spending some money, son. Gonna have UPS and FedEx trucks and fucking USPS trucks all stacked up, lined up behind each other every day, man. Dude's got 6 boxes. This guy's got a dolly full of shit. I'll be tipping them motherfuckers. It's $50 in a fucking cold beer. Here you go. Sorry, bro. Appreciate it. Just stack it up with the rest of them. Until my ranch is done being built. Then we'll have a big 20-car garage and a whole dedicated fucking armory. Plenty of room. To dream, huh? Alright, have a good evening, gentlemen. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're all doing well. Keep your head up. Fight the good fight. I'll catch you on the flip side. Your boy. Jake America. That's right.